SML, we are live for the Super Bowl. SML Super Bowl 61 between the Philadelphia Eagles and Cincinnati Bengals. Woods versus Dump. I'm Prime Time, joined by Fins. How you doing, sir?
I'm hype. Let's go, boys. What's up?
This is going to be a fun game, man, as kickoff is now underway as the boot is in the air. Dump is getting the ball first, and the Super Bowl is officially underway again. Super Bowl 61. Woods has made it back to the Super Bowl after missing the playoffs last season. Dump, this is his first Super Bowl appearance in I think 2 to 3 cycles. He made one, lost to Bomber, and we haven't seen him there since. He's back in business now in the Super Bowl. Fins, you excited for this game today?
Absolutely. We got two guys that are playing great football. We just watched Woods, uh, just go toe to toe with Doink. Came out on top, and then
Uh-oh. Big run, and he gets outside edge. Hold on, the first play of the Super Bowl's Brown running down the sideline. Huge gain, and that's a nightmare scenario for Woods as he does a little counter sweep, little thing, read option. Big gain there for the Bengals right off the rip.
beautiful play. And I was just saying, Dump just took wine to the woodshed there. So it'd be very interesting to see if anyone can play defense in this game.
Yeah, that was crazy. I think the favorite is Dump. He played so well, beat up on Wine, as he's going to go now. This is a play fake, a little levels concept as he's rolling out to the right, looking downfield, airing it out, got his man inside the 5, Dump 2 plays, already inside the 5-yard line, looking sharp as ever. Holy cow.
Dump was really confident going in, said he was ready to play early. That's why, we got this show going early today, and he's definitely looking ready already.
Yeah, that's Woods is getting punched in the mouth here early in the Super Bowl, as we haven't had a chance to settle into our seats, and Dump is inside the 5. Big play is now Burrow, handoff, inside, pushing forward, untouched, touchdown Bengals. Oh my goodness.
If I'm Woods right now, I'm not overly frustrated. It's you're not shutting this team out. The offense is too good. You just have to make sure you answer back. Like you can't trail. You gotta go punch for punch.
Yeah, Fins, and I got to ask you here as we're going to watch this kickoff, and I'm going to ask you, um, I mean, you seen the first kickoff for a touchdown, first score for a touchdown right off the bat in the first drive. What's your prediction? What's the O Canada predictions?
I don't know. I got two votes here. I'm going. My head feels Dump. This team is just too loaded, but my heart wants Woods. Great guy. Took the team I wanted. I'm glad he got him. Um, I think Dump comes out on top here.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Now, I commentated Woods played Dan in the Super Bowl, and it was a very similar start. Dan scored early, Woods turned it over, and then he kind of hung around and settled in. I hope to see the same thing here, but oh my goodness. 3rd and 10. Right off the bat, Dump scores in 3 plays. Woods now 3rd and 10. If you're an Eagles fan, this is a nightmare scenario.
Yeah, not looking good so far. The thing is that this Bengals team is just crazy. Like they're just loaded and all starting positions, not just on offense. Like we talk about their offense, but their defense is insane.
Yeah, as he's back to throw now. Pressure right up the middle. Throws, and just the nice swatting defensive back there. Diving for the curl route. Maybe if Hurts had set feet lead, maybe he was able to burn it in there.
Yeah, that's a completion for sure. If it's either set feet lead, pass lead, elite. Good read by Woods. I don't think he threw that too early or too late. Just a great play on defense.
And now I got to throw out the prime percentages. Right now, the prime percentage is this. Dump has a 92% chance of winning this game. Right off the bat, gets a touchdown the first drive, holds him to 3 and out. Prime percentage right now, 92% chance of victory for Dump.
I like the math there.
And a big gain there for 5 yards. Injury, though. Little lineman, he goes down.
Little pansy lineman.
Yeah, what a
It's
wuss.
interesting. You know, everyone says, you got to avoid inside stuff against Woods. We had a touchdown up the middle. I know a power is kind of off tackle, but it's he's still kind of running at those guys. Dumb showing he's not scared yet.
Play fake. Looking to throw. And that ball is, oh my goodness. I've noticed a tendency to dump those so far this game. First down, he went out running it. Same this drive, second down PA. First down run, second down PA. Two drives in a row now.
Yep. Yep. Dump. We all know Dump does like his play action plays. He will call them quite a bit. So, and these guys have played each other so many times, they probably know what to expect here.
And spread.
Huge
RPO.
third down for
Watch
Woods,
the RPO to the bubbles. I watched him do this against Wine, and he got a big chunk. He's making checks at the line here. This is a big moment in this game here for Woods if he's going to stay alive. Back to throw.
Absolutely.
Standard pass. Zig route. And he just leaves the zigs wide open. You can't do that in Madden 24. Just leaving the flats open on third and manageable. Too easy for Dump.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate defense for Woods.
Yeah,
Woods had to play against me where he took his middle linebacker, which was Blankenship, but he was lined up in the middle and picked off an RPO coming from the middle of the field. That's what I was watching on that play. It wasn't an RPO, but his user was kind of just listless there in the middle.
What a play by the defensive. Who was that? Number 92. Arthur? Yeah, Arthur.
That's
Must
Arthur,
be a
yep.
computer created guy.
Well, let me just pull it up here.
Nice play there. That's what having a nice defensive line does for you, man.
Absolutely. I don't know what that's like. Yes, he is a second-year player.
Zig again. And he's just letting the guys, not only is he letting the guys catch it without being contested, and there's so much cushion that they're getting 7-8 yards after the catch. I think Woods is really respecting the down the field passing, and he's leaving a lot of underneath stuff open.
Do you think Woods is shading over the top?
Yeah, and I seen him messing with the zone depths. I didn't quite see what he had previously, but I'm curious, can Woods kind of cover the flats here? See, he's in cloud, or he's in purple zones. Back to throw. And again, he's just leaving the short stuff open, and Dump's just taking it. And he jukes! And oh my goodness, the Bengals are in total control of this game. Woods is not covering the flats at all, and Dump is just taking it.
Yeah, this is nightmare for Woods. Dump is patient right now. He's just taking what's there. And then not only is he taking what's there, he's just getting yards and chunks.
Yeah, this is abuse so far, elder abuse. Can Woods, this is a vaunted Eagles defense. Everybody has said that this Eagles defense keeps Woods in games. As now, Dump, nice cutback, juking outside, getting another 7-8 yards. The Bengals in total control right now. And again, the prime percentage is now up to 98%. 98% chance of a Bengals victory is what I'm calling right now.
Yeah, you called it. That was a beautiful cutback. He saw that the middle was clogged up. He just cut to the left. Got 8. Beautiful.
Yeah, this is rough. And now handoff. Oh, breaks the tackle. Trying to just push forward for more yards. Inside the 10, first and goal. All Dump so far. Eagles defense looks tired. Look at that fat defensive back just trying to get up off the ground. This is sad.
Yeah, this is the clinic
Play
so
fake.
far on offense.
Third play action there as he goes to the check. Oh, check down. Oh, he stays in bounds. Touchdown, Bengals.
Unfortunate for Woods there. You had the tackle animation. Chase Brown is a monster, though.
Yeah, and Dump running the ball, passing the ball. Third play action in the first quarter. Ooh, did he step out of bounds? And he did.
Oh.
At the 1.
Oh, beautiful. At the 1. Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm looking about the 3 or 4 yard line.
Could this change the game? Could this change the game? Burrow making checks at the line from the 1. Just sneaks it in. Touchdown, Bengals. Back on top. And the prime percentage is now at 100%. Right now, it's 100% chance of a Bengals victory. Something crazy would have to change for the Eagles to win this game now.
I don't know about you, but I always expect a quarterback sneak no matter who I'm playing. So
Yeah.
I'm always pinching the line, um, trying to prevent that because that's just too easy.
Yeah.
Surprised Woods didn't do that.
Yeah. No, this is a big moment in this game, and I've got to, I don't have another analytic to show, but I do just want to make a statement right now, and it's Tiny has a huge head. Tiny has the biggest head in the SML right now. I mean, that dude's head is huge, like Donald Trump would say. Big head, Tiny. Anyway, back to the game, as he's going to hand it off up
Yeah,
the middle and get stuffed.
yeah. Tiny's head's like an orange on a toothpick.
Yes. Yeah, that thing. I don't know how he can get his shirts on. I feel like he would just stretch his shirts out. They're all probably V-necks.
Yeah, he just probably walks around with the wheelbarrow the whole time. Just has the head resting in the wheelbarrow. Just
Yeah, that thing is
incredible.
ridiculous. I mean, he's going to have to go to a chiropractor once a week to make sure his neck isn't out of place. Anyway, back to the game here.
Watch Kent here. Watch Kent. Watch Kent on the right side.
The little wheel. Here we go. Back to throw.
Yeah.
Quick pass. Nice throw by Woods. Stepping in and settling in is the old man.
Yep. Great read.
Nice job. That was, hey, sometimes it takes the older guys a second to get into a lather here.
Speaking as the resident old guy, I'm still waiting for that to happen for me. But I'm assured it'll come.
Ooh, touchdown. I would have thrown that. I would have free-formed it up. He got him. Touchdown. Eagles, they bounce back. They strike back. Woods says, prime, F your percentages, which are now at 62% chance of a Bengals victory.
Yeah, that was a great read. What a pass, as KP says in chat. And we got a ball game, boys. Let's go.
That swung the game. That ball was a veteran savvy ball. That ball was a ball that a SML champion would make. Woods is not a fluke. Woods ain't going down like no wuss. Woods is a grown man, and that was a grown man ball in Super Bowl 61 to swing the tide of this game. Now the Bengals have to go the full field. Can this Eagles defense get a stop?
If Woods can channel that momentum on the defensive side of the ball, start covering the flats, watch those zigs, get tackles in the backfield, and not have Chase Brown bounce off them, he's in good spot.
Yeah, no, that's huge. Here we go. Bert, look at all three X factors lit up on this Bengals offense. Woods playing off coverage, and look at that, another check down. He's just leaving it open. It's just too easy. Look at this pre-snap here. The Eagles playing off coverage. You have two men deep. You have two safeties deep. What are you doing, Woods? I'm sorry. I love you. I respect you, but you're giving it up. You're making it way too easy on this Bengals offense.
Yeah, you can't do that versus patient passer like dump spin all cycle. You have to adjust.
Fens, you are one of the smartest men I know. What is your prediction here for this drive?
I think we're going to have a Jamar Chase touchdown. I think Woods is going to start playing the flat, and Dump's going to recognize it and hit him over the top.
Yeah. No, that's very possible. This Eagles defense, I think at some point is going to have to get desperate and send some pressure or send a blitz here. As look, he's cycling through, trying to come up with something different. Watch that slot. Watch number 5. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What's user? Oh, he gets blocked and it gets the edge. And that's Brown juking and mooking. It's just too easy right now.
7 carries, 71 yards, averaging 10 yards a carry right now. But that's just nightmare fuel. Everyone runs outside against Woods. You have to. Like few pieces, you got to sprinkle in those just so hey, I acknowledge you have inside stuff. I'm gonna run it at there, but I'm gonna run most outside. But if you're Woods, you got to get the stops. You can't be giving up 10 yards of play. This is brutal.
Yeah, and that's a deep. Oh, that was a play that would have changed the game, and it was dropped. It was dropped.
Woods has had 3 or 4 of these in the last few games in the playoffs. These guys just have stone hands for him right now.
I feel
Your Woods,
bad.
you're losing your mind.
Now it's back to the run. And he's got, again, look at this blocking on the run. He gets, and that's, not to get on a soapbox here, Finns, but I'm going to get on a soapbox. We've seen 5 different, if Dump wins today, 5 different SML champions in 5 seasons this cycle. I think part of that reason is just like Madden 21, the run game this year allows people to get 6-7 yards of rush, and it just makes the game so much different compared to what it's been.
Oh, absolutely. You and I were talking about it before.
Hey, this is different. This is hard flat, buddy. Let's see.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, and he just hits the quick out. The problem is that hard flat is tough to cover the out on the outside. If you get a slot, maybe a zig, but you can't cover the outside out on cover 3.
Yeah, back to your point, like you and I were talking about before, my running back, H-Chan, had 1,200 yards and was 25th in the league.
That's crazy. That is crazy. RPO here, going to the run. Look at this again. Oh, my goodness, what a run.
Wow.
But let's go back and watch this replay. The blocking, great play call, don't get me wrong, but look at this. Before he even has a defender in his vicinity to hit him, he's like 7 yards past the line of scrimmage. It's crazy. And that's not just one play in the game. That's like a majority of them.
Yeah, 100%. I'm going to shout out at SML still legally tanking. They pointed out that, these guys that run RPOs but never have an intention to keep it with the quarterback. We've seen Dump run 2 already. Does he fit into that category?
Oh, there's a quarterback keeper on a read option. Touchdown, Joe Burrow.
On cue. Look at that. No, he doesn't fit into that category. He's keeper, Joe Burrow touchdown. Amazing.
Well, Finns, yeah, we might just have to edit that one out.
No way. That was perfect.
That was nice. Nicely done by Dump to kind of quell the haters. As block animation. He gets the block, and that keeps it a 13-point game. And again, if you guys missed it, here's the analytics. Tiny has a huge head. Tiny's head is the size of a watermelon. I don't know how that hat fits. Back to the game.
Yeah, his head's the size of the International Space Station. What's going on?
Big old head. All right, I'm going to say it. I hate to sound the alarm, but I'm going to sound the alarm. 4 minutes left in this half. I think you can get a 2-for-1. It's a legacy drive. It's a legacy drive.
Let's go.
Hand off. Trying to get some yardage, and he gets 1.
So these all Woods playoff run, Strong has run so well. He's been patient. He's been, just taking with this. He's got 4 carries so far for only 1 yard, averaging 0.25 yards a carry for all you math heads out there.
Yeah.
Insane.
That is insane. As he's looking to throw, oh, God. Yeah. The reason why he missed that is because he had dropped back so far. This is a big 3rd and 9.
He did that in his last game, too. He was lucky to complete it. He dropped back like probably 20 yards in his last game.
Yeah.
And rolled out to the right and threw it across the field and still got a completion. I'm glad that wasn't a completion because those dropbacks frustrate me.
Yeah, it hurts now. Big moment. Throws a check down. Oh, he breaks free. Whoa, breaks double jukes. That was maybe a game-saving 3rd down by Woods. Cold-blooded. Needed it.
Yep. Took what was there. That cut inside right there was a beautiful cut to get, he got the first and then some.
Now, if I'm Woods, I got slow this game down a little bit, bud. Looking to throw. Yep. Perfect. I mean, it's 3 yards, 4 yards. Run the ball here. Milk that clock. I think he gets the ball at halftime. He does. And you can not only, if you score here and you score next drive, you have the lead. You have the lead.
Yeah, it's Woods has to get this
PA,
run game going.
Deep shot. He's got 2 I don't like this. He's got circle though. Oh God. Oh, he's lucky because Dump was on it. He got lucky.
Yeah, he's very lucky.
Again though, why are you trying to score so fast? This Bengals offense, if you give them 3 minutes, they're going to score, and you're down 2 scores to start the half. So don't score so fast.
Do you think it's nerves for Woods?
Yeah, I think it is. I don't think he's thinking clearly, and he's running it. Oh, and he gets the first down. Now do that again on 1st and 2nd down.
I love that play call.
What's up, Dom? Thanks for
Dan,
tuning in
Dan's
from Arizona.
Dan's he's the guy he always talks about in chat. Third and long. Maybe it's time to run here. He was channeling his inner Dan there. Nice play call.
Look at this. Kind of
I hate this play call.
interesting. Yeah, is he pitching? Yeah, that was terrible.
Those pin pull toss plays,
Yeah,
it just takes
you don't
so
do that in the
long
Super
for the
Bowl.
animation to play. It just
You can't
they're
do that in
awful.
that game. Now he's just setting himself. Let's see here. Big play. Second and
Got
14.
numbers on the left side. Oh, now he does not.
Oh, nice run. Avoided the user. Only got 3 yards. Third and 11. Oh
Yeah,
man.
this is the bomber hour. Can Woods avoid throwing a pick here?
I hope so.
I mean, if I'm him, I'm taking. Ooh, sticking now. We like this play. Um, just playing for 3.
Oh, he throws. He's got. Oh, he fumbled it. Oh, it is picked up. It was a user strip fumble. Oh, my butt clenched. My butt puckered. My butt just is really tight.
That Dump does that all the time. Him and Monty are two of the
Slow it
best
down.
at it in the league. They always get those user strips. It's unfortunate for Dump that he couldn't catch it or couldn't pick up the ball.
Yeah. No, that was a great user by Dump. And
Oh.
if I'm Woods, yeah, make Dump blow his timeouts here. This is a good drive. This is a legacy drive. You got to find a way to slow this thing down because you cannot let Dump score it before the end of the half here.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to take as much off the clock as you possibly can.
Oh, nice run. Pushing forward. Perfectly done by now. I'm thinking about putting shoe clock on here for one play.
Yep. This is something that I never do in the first half, which I need to start doing. I never put it on. But it's really smart play here.
Look, Woods has got to manage this clock well.
Wide zone.
You've got to manage
Wide
this
zone.
clock. You cannot snap this under. If it's beyond 8 to 10 seconds, you screwed up, and it's at 16.
Oh,
And he gets the edge,
Oh,
and he's gonna score. And I'm happy for him, but I'm not. Cincinnati might have just lost a timeout. They didn't because it was a scoring play, and the clock was not moving.
and it was inside 2 minutes.
So I'm proud of Woods there, but I'm not because he could have had, 37 seconds instead of 53 seconds.
Yeah, but I mean, this may work into Woods' favor. Woods has been playing over the top right now, so if dislocated shoulder, that's big. If he can, bait him into Blankenship's been the best sub linebacker all season. If Woods can get that, get that pick, get that fumble, force Dump into a bad play call, that might
Yeah.
be huge.
That would be. And people in chat saying he's got to take the touchdown. I agree. He's got a touchdown. And that's terrible by Woods.
What?
Just
He let him just go free.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. You don't snap. He quick snaps him on last drive. So now he has to play a base defense. And instead of just being able to let all the stuff underneath, now he's back down 2 scores because he didn't manage the clock right.
Yeah, that was, and now you're forced to try not to get throw a pick, because if you go 3 and out here, you might give him the ball back. He's still got 2 timeouts. You may give him the ball back with 10 seconds left.
Yeah, I think
That was a horrible defense.
if Woods, he's got 3 timeouts. He's got 44 seconds. I mean, you get a touchdown here, you could still have that ideal 2 for 1. You got to score.
He needs to play. If I'm Woods, I'm playing for 3 here, and anything else is a bonus.
Yeah.
But I'm not trying to force it down the field.
Yeah, he's got to find a way to get points. He's running it. He took a timeout here. This is dangerous.
I still can't believe that defense. Like he was on Chase and
That was
then
his-
pulled him off.
Yeah, that was his assignment. That was totally. He just left him naked.
There's a Thanos Club play.
Here we go. Back to throw. He had triangle or late. Oh. So I think what he tried doing there, he tried throwing to triangle way after.
Yeah.
He's not looking. I think the pressure's getting to my friend right now.
We had a ball game here, and then in the last 20 seconds, it's just
Flipped.
turned on its side.
Yeah, now he's got to be. Oh, it's gonna have triangle or X. Yep, got him. Big play. He hard flatted there.
Yeah, huge play. Sold out for the outs there.
That's big. That's big. Like you said, play for 3 here. Don't turn it over. Gives you a little bit of flexibility in the second half, maybe, if you get 3 points and get a touchdown to start.
Yes, sir.
Here we go. Back to throw. Oh, he threw it late. Got him anyway. Oh, if he would have cut up field, maybe, just maybe. Big play, though.
Yeah, huge play. This great drive for Wood so far.
Yeah.
You know, I thought maybe he'd come out pressing a little bit, and you know, I was really worried he was going to throw a bad pass, but he's looked sharp so far.
Don't run it, Woods. You got to throw it, man. This is a game you just got to. Let's see the pressure here. Takes a check down. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds. Go, 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 go. Nicely done. Perfectly done by Woods.
Yep.
I've seen some.
Loving it.
I'm not going to name names because I don't want to offend anybody, but I've seen some really high-level SML players who try juking and cutting up field and get an extra 6 yards and they get tackled. Woods, smart. Looking to throw here. Now, don't force it. Throws, caught inside the 10. Going down at the 6. Timeout. We got time for maybe one more play.
That was, again, another great read. Nice play by Woods.
Now, big moment. Q knows exactly who I was talking about. 10 seconds left here. Out routes.
What are you calling here?
I'm doing that quick angled out route here on the left-hand side. Here we go. Back to throw. Throw it away. Throw it away. Stupid. 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 Oh, my God. What a terrible decision. What a terrible decision.
That's a heartbreaker. You just march down the field. It's all coming up Mailhouse to throw that pass right there. Man,
Eagle Trey. Now, this is risky. It's probably a run. Probably inside zone.
Yeah, I would think it's going to be an inside zone play.
We'll draw. Nice little run. Nice try anyway. See, the problem is there, as we hit halftime, Woods probably would have had that route if it was a 20-yard field. But since it was a 10-yard field, that route just is going to get messed up.
Yep. Gilbert says he would have thrown that too. Gilbert, so would I have thrown that ball, and that's why we commentate playoffs games instead of playing in them.
Yeah, it's tough because the shorter the field is, I mean, you probably see it in training camp mode when the guys run those weird routes and they just kind of get stupid when those fields kind of short.
Absolutely. Speaking of stupid, let's talk about something that's stupid big. What's the call on Tiny's head there?
Oh, well, speaking of big, hold on, back to throw. Oh, incomplete. The head is ginormous. The head is huge. I'm talking Mack truck. I'm talking Cybertruck. I'm talking the size of Jupiter. It's colossal. It's Tiny's head. That's how big it is.
Look how angry he looks in there. I'd be angry too if my head was that big.
Yeah, that's bad. As Woods hands it off, I mean, that dude's head is so big. I would imagine every time he goes to get in his car, he has to duck his head down so far his chin touches his chest because that's how big it is.
Walk around like Mr. Mackey from South Park.
Yeah, that's a big head. Big head.
Okay. All right, 3rd and 12.
Scoliosis by the time.
Play for Wood.
Yeah, back to the game. 3rd and 12, big moment. We got a Super Bowl we're calling here. As this is kind of a big moment here. As he's looking to throw, just force it. Oh God. Oh, short. And he's got a punt. And the prime percentage right now is now at 110% chance of victory for the Bengals. Unprecedented. I've never had a percentage that high I've ever seen in my life.
Well,
Oh no, he gets outside edge. This percentage could be going bigger as I can't read the name, but he's going too fast. That's up to 120%. Oh my goodness.
I cannot believe that. Was that the kicker that made that tackle?
That might have been.
That guy's fast as hell. That was a great tackle.
That was crazy. Handoff now, stretch outside, jukin' and mookin', blukin' and gookin'. It's getting a 6.
He's still averaging close to 10 yards a carry. Man. 300 yards of total offense already with
this game.
2 minutes gone in essentially 2 minutes gone in the third quarter.
Woods had an opportunity. If he scored last drive and then scored this drive, he could have had the lead. Now he's standing on the barrel of a 3-score deficit in the Super Bowl. This is a nightmare situation.
Dump had the first down there if he had stayed left, cut back inside for some reason. Still got 3rd and inches, which I think he'll get with ease here. But interesting choice.
Here we go, looking to throw. Burrow, rolling. He's going to have the first, and he gets, oh my goodness, he got tattooed. Field goal makes it a 3-score game. Touchdown pretty well ends it. Either way, I would consider kicking the field goal here if I'm Dump.
I anticipated him to run that football. I'm surprised he didn't. And it cost him, obviously. Lucky Burrow didn't get hurt.
Yeah. Woods is going for the block. The kick is up, right down the middle. And it's a 3-score game in SML Super Bowl 61. It's going to take one of the craziest comebacks in the Super Bowl if we witness it, Fins.
Oh, yeah. This will be monumental. This will be historic if he can make up this deficit and pull it out. Just absolutely cement his best player of the cycle status if he can come back in this game.
Yeah. No, this is big. What will Woods do? It looks like he's going to start off with a run. He's going to hand it off. And he's going to get 7 yards. Man, I just feel like the wind is taken out of the sails of Eagles fans right now as Dump is looking like a Super Bowl champion right now. And probably a well-earned Super Bowl ring for Dump. I think he's paid his dues in the SML in terms of kind of disappointing seasons. And he's gotten a lot of flack by a lot of people and was told, oh, hold on, pressure up the middle, and there down goes Hurts as he's now sending pressure. A lot of people, I think, have said that if Dump doesn't win with this Bengals team, he's just one of the biggest disappointments ever. Well, here we are, just a quarter and a half away from him winning the Lombardi Trophy.
Yeah, that was a great play call by Dump there. He got pressure up the middle, even though that was an outside blitz. But yeah, it's hard to take one of the his Dump is one of the better players in the league. I can't believe that wasn't PI. And this team's loaded. We saw Matt. Matt took a Chargers team, and then won a Lombardi with that Chargers team. Matt's always a great player, but that team put him over the top. And Dump's close to doing the same thing here with this Bengals team.
Yeah, I mean, I just can't see a situation where I just don't see a situation where the Bengals can lose this game at this point. I mean, this is domination.
Yeah, you just got to run. I if I'm him, I'm just running.
PA.
And then, of course, we have a PA right away.
Right down the field. Gosh. That's the dagger shot. Hey, Fins, you know what? I did my math wrong. It was actually if Woods got a touchdown and 2 last drive, it would have been a 1-score game still.
Man. And Dump is just, he's reading cover 2. He's that Chase in the biggest game of the season, 3 catches for 167 yards. You're sick right now.
Jukin' and Mookin'.
Woods came out defending the deep shots constantly, and the best receiver has almost 200 yards receiving.
Woods is I think Woods has hit Dump, and Dump is at his peak right now in terms. I mean, he is hot right now. He just beat up Wine. Confident Dump is a deadly Dump, and that's what we're seeing right now in this game. Pitch play.
Yeah, especially with this team, right? Like it's hard to mess it up. He's got superstars all over the football. Um, and he's playing against a guy with Woods who's kind of pressing and taking a long time to make his reads. This makes for a lopsided game at this point.
Yeah. No, I mean, this is a lopsided game for sure as Burrow is now under center. He's going to hand it off, and he's going to get in the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. And I think it's safe to say this game, actually, in the last probably 7 or 8 SML Super Bowls, maybe 10 now, they've all been within 2 scores or so. This is probably the biggest, I would say, spread in a Super Bowl we've had in a long time.
Yeah, it's been tough. Woods right now, you're not going to get 23 points back in one play. So, you just got to right now march down, try to score as quick as you can, get out and play some defense, figure out how to stop whatever's happening. Because, I mean, Dump's taking the underneath, hitting you over the top, a
Yeah.
huge run lane. Everything's just firing for Dump right now. You got to figure out something on defense.
Yeah, Dump's offense looks like the best in the SML. It has this playoff run. Scariest passing game, scariest just total offense we've seen in the SML this season. And this playoff run may be the most deadly Super Bowl offense we've seen ever. I mean, this is deadly here. As Hurts is back to throw, taking the drag route, just trying to get some yardage is Smith getting the first down.
A good little read there. I don't like those drag plays because, I mean, it looks on there. Like I thought it was just a regular drag, but Smith just stood there for a minute.
Yeah, a little stop route or something.
But I mean,
Back to throw.
might be there.
Oh, it's picked off. Dump all over it.
Yeah.
Touchdown. And this game is over. I mean, we kind of knew that, but that was a great lurk. That was a great run. And this game has gotten out of hand.
Yeah, this is just a clinic by Dump right now, just dominating on both sides of the football.
44-14.
Yeah, this is rough. If you're Woods right now, you're sick. You obviously didn't come in wanting to play like this. Crap happens, but these ones are tough to get over.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're Woods, what do you think is going through his head right now? I mean, he's down by 30 in the Super Bowl. Got a quarter to go. Kind of the last thing you want is to get embarrassed on the biggest stage, and that's where it's kind of where he's at right now. And Woods is one of the more respected members in the SML, and I'm not here to clown him or make fun of him or anything. It's just kind of the spot he's in now. So what do you think is going to kind of go through his head?
If I'm Woods, I'm sick because of that chase touchdown I gave up. Like that's the one that bothered me. Is I just got it back. I was playing well, coming back on defense, and then you leave the best offensive player wide open right after you scored, and everything since that play has gone downhill. So I'm looking at that play thinking, what the hell?
Yeah. 3rd and 17, by the way.
That's that tilt we talked about last week, right? Or last time we called a game together.
Yeah.
Like it can just spiral on you, and it looks like that's what happened to Woods.
Yeah, for Woods, hold on, back to throw. He might have. Boy, he threw that late. For Woods, some people thought his last Lombardi was a fluke, but for him to get back and just make the game and kind of beat some really, really good NFC guys. I think proves that this guy is going to come back. He's going to be here for a while. People make kind of jokes about his age and all this stuff, but I mean, this is the best I've ever seen Woods play in a cycle. And I mean, he's got his team in a good spot. I mean, he made the Super Bowl, and I'm a guy who, when I just had a 16-1 season, and I lost in the divisional round, and it's like, I know the feeling of having a good season, but then when you lose, you feel like you suck still. And Woods is probably going to have that feeling, but he's heading in the right direction. He's really at the top of his game, and he'll be back.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this team came in out of the box, probably the best team to have to start a cycle. It have some flaws. Like Hertz is one of those kind of janky quarterbacks who doesn't play like he should. He's had to overcome that. I wasn't one of those guys that thought Woods' Super Bowl was a fluke. I mean, Woods has had some huge wins. He had that huge upset of Bomber in the playoffs a little while ago. Like he's a player who's better than his record. Him getting back to the Super Bowl kind of cements that first Super Bowl run. And I agree with you 100%. He'll be absolutely be back.
Yeah, he's a great player. And for Dump, the question now is, he's got that monkey off his back. He is going to be the SML champion. Probably a long time coming for him. And I'm not surprised that he's a champion. He's kind of, it seems like this guy isn't a shocker to me. The question is, with this Bengals team, could this guy go on a dynasty type run, two-peat or, 2 or 3 before the cycle's over?
He has the team for it. The problem is the AFC is still loaded, right? Like this playoff run was set up perfectly for Dump. He had Q go out first round, you go out second round. Like Wine showed that he belongs on that stage too, but he outclassed Wine in that game. He didn't have to run through any of the big boys, so he still has to contend with those guys.
Yeah.
But he'll have a shot for sure. It's just you know will that's I guess here's my question: will this Super Bowl run kind of be questions like, okay, well, you didn't have to play Q or Prime or Dan.
Yeah, that's a good
You
question.
play Dan?
He didn't play Dan. He played Bean and
Right.
he played Wine, aka Buster Douglas. Um,
Right.
you know, it's going to be tough. The naysayers, there's going to be some naysayers still. But for Dump, you got to play who you got, and that's the funny thing about the SML. When my first, let's say 8 to 10. Hold on, we're gonna watch this pass. Oh, safety. My first like 8 to 10 rings, Q and especially likes to say the reverse plumbers, and then you win. I remember just like a couple cycles ago or a cycle ago, I beat somebody and I got a win, and they were said, oh well, you didn't beat so and so, or even this season they're like, oh well, you didn't have a first place schedule. I'm like, well, wait a minute, I thought the SML wasn't plumbers anymore. I thought everybody's good. So which is it? I feel like there's always gonna be a yeah, but or yeah this, and I think that motivates me, and that should motivate Dump to keep winning. And that's hopefully that keeps them hungry, and we could see this Bengals team back in a big playoff game and trying to prove the doubters wrong.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think in every CFM you have you know, the they hate us because they ain't us kind of mentality.
Yeah,
Um, but I mean, Dump came into this game really confident. I
yeah,
don't
he did.
think even if people do try to drive that narrative, it's not going to affect Dump whatsoever.
Yeah, he's got it now. I mean, he's got it now. And I mean, he's up 46-14. Um, looking through chat, Q in chat, Gutta in chat. The last couple guys in chat have been Q and Gutta going back and forth. T Steel, Mike's Town, Stavo, Torque. Glad seeing you guys all in the chat.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, boys.
Hey, Q talking bad about Field. I will say this, Q. I will say this. To some new guys in the SML. Let's say, who joined? Let's say Torque. Torque joined the season. Torque come in the SML. He's like, hey, I'm bored. I'm going to go look at the SML top 10 members. Top 10 members. Because remember, we had that video. And you know who made the SML, or was it top 5? It was SML top 5 members of the cycle. You know who was in the top 5? Null Overlord. Null Overlord. So now Torque's like, wait, SML Madden 23 and younger, full of plumbers. So you can't quite go off of each cycle. People change. Like Doink. Doink was, most people would be surprised to see Doink go to Somebody, but hey, people change and people get teams and they get in a good spot.
Yeah. Ooh. And Dump just continues to do whatever he wants against this vaunted Eagles defense.
Yeah, this Eagles defense people talked about how bad it is. Or how good it is, and look how bad it is right now, this game. I mean, I think Woods has tried everything. He's blitzing now. He's hard flatting, cloud flatting, over topping.
I feel bad for after this? I feel bad for Mrs. Dump because she's about to get taken to Pound
She's
Town.
getting destroyed. Oh, celebration. Yeah, QP. Null made the top, was it the top 7? It was like top 7 this past, at the end of Madden 23. It was like top 5 or top 7. I forget which. Still, close enough.
Yeah, that's when Noel had that Browns team.
Yeah.
He made the Super Bowl.
He made the Super Bowl against Q and probably just about beat him.
Man.
It's crazy what happens between cycles. Hey, we got 3 minutes left. I'm kind of running out of buffer things to talk about.
Well, what we haven't talked about in a while? The size of Tiny's head.
Oh, huge! That thing. That's probably the only thing bigger than this Bengals lead right now is Tiny's head. It's got its own gravitational pull.
It's essentially Jupiter. It's the Jupiter of the SML. It is a gas giant. It's so full of hot air, just spouting random facts about Ryan Tannehill. Insane.
Yes, I mean, that dude's head, biggest head I've ever seen. And I was at the meetup, and I think when I watched him, and I'm pretty sure when he gets out of bed in the morning, he has a special lift attached to his bed to help him get. He's kind of like a turtle. You know how a turtle, if it gets stuck on its back, it can't get up? That's Tiny, but with his head. Oh, God, Tiny's in chat. Tiny, we're just talking about your huge head. Look at that big head, buddy. Love you.
Jeez, good to see you, Tiny. Oh, we saw Tiny's in chat. When do you think his head arrived before his body? How much sooner?
Oh no, Hurts just gets destroyed. Hey, 49-14. We're going to have to call these boys. And Dump's going to be happy. How do you think Dump's going to be in the Super Bowl press conference?
Exuberant. He is going to. I think he's going to be complimentary of Woods. As much as Dump, comes in chat and he's, bravos and all these things. At the end of the day, he's still a decent guy.
He's a good guy.
He's going to compliment Woods. He's going to obviously be very excited, right?
Yeah.
So,
I think he'll compliment Woods in this and then in chat like the next day. He'll be. That's when tomorrow will be the day we see the real when Dump gets his fun in, which is well deserved. I mean, again, people are not going to like it, and they're going to kind of be like, Dump. Well, it's like, hey, wait a minute. You shouldn't have poked him because now he's going to have his fun. Super Bowl post-game press conferences are always fun. I think we've only had one time when somebody spazzed out, so hopefully Woods doesn't go crazy. Yeah, I doubt he would, but we're going to find out.
Yeah, Woods definitely will. Woods is.
Could you imagine? Woods wigs out.
Woods is a lot like Q, just classy on these things. He'll be the bigger man.
Yeah, Q takes the press conferences pretty good.
Yep, doesn't shy away. And it's always good to give his opponent kudos and doesn't blame the game and those kinds of things.
Yeah, no, he's good. especially in the voice press conferences. I mean, those are the toughest ones to show up to when you lose a Super Bowl because it's like right after a Super Bowl loss or playoff loss. You know, that those ones are tough.
Yeah, like at this point, like what's Woods gonna say, right? Like I think we can agree that Woods didn't play the best he could possibly play, but I think the better player won today.
Yeah,
It was
definitely.
I think even if Woods had played his best game,
Yeah,
I still think Dump
dump.
comes
This is
out on
dump
top here.
season.
Dump just played fantastic.
Yeah. And as the time ticks down, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, the clock is at 0 on season 61, and the Cincinnati Bengals have now won the Super Bowl. Dump gets his first Lombardi trophy and is an SML champion. Congratulations to Dump, who is now etched in SML lore forever. I'm proud of Dump, who has he's taken his fair of lumps in the SML. He's had some good teams and bad teams and great seasons and hardships, and now he's an SML legend forever and will be on the SML champions page forever.
Absolutely. I'm gonna do a request for Q. I request that you put the wrong team name on the Simbardi when he sends it to
Yeah.
Dump.
That's all. Yeah, I should. Guys, Fins. I'm going to switch over to the other chat. I'm going to hang up on this call, and I'm going to call the SML commentary chat if you want to join that call.
Will do.
All right, guys, just 1 second here. We got Dump in chat. We've got Fins in
Let's see if
chat.
they can hear.
All right, guys.
Can you hear me?
Yep. Can you hear me?
Yep. My delivery guy just got here with the champagne.
That's awesome.
Videos to come soon.
we got Woods in chat. Woods, can you hear us? Oh, maybe. Woods, you there?
He was like, no way, he's actually outside.
Yeah, Woods, we can hear you. Woods, we'll start with you. Obviously, it's never fun to kind of hear the other guy celebrate, so we'll start with you. Woods, what happened in the game? Or obviously, it's not how you plan to go out, but what's on your mind?
No.
Just
It sounds like it'd be fun.
I think
just a bad showing. Just kind of
That's
disappointed on
It's
how I played too. I guess just not being able to get the run going just affected me. Hats off to Dump. He played very well. If I had to lose somebody, then that would be great. I know how it is to get your first one, and Dump gets his first one. And hats off to him.
Yeah. No, that was a good game. Fans, did you have any questions for Woods?
Yeah, Woods. Sorry you went out like that, buddy. That was a tough game. After you scored just before the end of the first half, Dump came out on the first play. You looked like you had Chase as your assignment, and then you peeled off of him, which led to him being wide open. What did you see that made you peel off that?
I thought the safety would stay back enough, and I'd peel him off to the safety and cover a bit underneath for anything in. And that was just blown coverage by me. I don't know what the hell happened there. That was bad, and honestly that put the game completely out of reach. That was it. And then I just boneheaded pick. I tried to high point that because Hurts says high point did I, and he throws a pick. So.
Yeah. Well,
tough 2 series, but it's a learning lesson.
Yeah. No.
That team's tough. Dump's a great owner, and all you can do is hang your head on this one. You would say, hey, you gotta forget this one, but I'll remember. I have to make sure it doesn't happen again if I'm lucky enough to get back to this point.
Yeah. No, that's good. That's good, Woods, and I appreciate the humility and the fact that you showed up after this and handled things with class as expected. But you are a man of class, and hey, you will be back. And I think you proved that, hey, you got back in the Super Bowl. You're playing the best I've ever seen you play back in the Super Bowl. That's 2 in like 4 seasons now. That competition's not getting any easier, and you're living up to it. So Woods, thanks again for coming on, and congrats on a great season.
No problem. Thanks,
Great
guys.
season,
Congrats,
Woods.
Dump again, buddy. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Woods.
Thanks. All right, guys, that was Woods, the Eagles owner, Super Bowl runner-up. Tough, always tough. Dump, you're the SML champion. How does it feel?
It feels great. You know, when I got that interception with DJ Turner, I couldn't help just have a big smile on my face because I knew I won. Just celebrated with the champagne pop. One of the Bengals' biggest fans of the franchise came over and hand delivered it. So it's a good night in Cincy.
That's awesome. Vince, what do you got for him?
I'm gonna ask you about the same play. That play after Woods, brought it too close just before the end of the first half. You got that long touchdown pass to Jamar Chase. How were you feeling at that moment when Woods kind of closed the gap there and then able to get that 7 points to, like Woods said, to turn the game on its side?
Yeah, that was a huge swing. I knew what he was going to do. You know, he was getting the ball second half, so I knew, he was going to be smart with the ball, try to push it downfield and get the score, and he did exactly that. But knew Jamar was lit up, so I was like, you know what, I got to be aggressive in the Super Bowl, so let me take this shot downfield. And it would have been one-on-one coverage, but I saw him pull off at the last minute, so it worked out exactly how I wanted to.
Yeah, no, that was a clutch play. Now, one question I had: Super Bowl was scheduled for tomorrow, and I talked to someone in private before kickoff, and I was like, hey, Dump, I think this actually goes in Woods' favor because you had some stuff going on pregame. I think you ran some errands maybe, or you at least you weren't totally ready for kickoff, and then you got ready pretty quick. What were you? How confident were you entering this game? How prepared were you entering this game? What was that like compared to previous big games? What was your mindset like?
Honestly, I was pretty confident going in. That's why I was like, let's play today. Let's play today, because I knew the longer I gave him, the more he could probably maybe study up a little bit. I'd plan on maybe looking at something tomorrow, but I knew I was hot. I played really good earlier today, so I was like, the sooner I can get this game in, the sooner the less time I have to think about it, and just sit there all day thinking about the game. So I was like, let's do it tonight. So definitely think that played into my favor, since he wanted to wait till tomorrow.
Yeah, no, that was what just a great performance, and it wasn't like it was one just crazy performance. I mean, you kicked Bean's butt, you kicked Wine's butt, and you kicked Wood's butt. What's next for you? I mean, what's kind of your goals heading out to? You got 4 seasons left this cycle. What's on your mind?
Yeah, I feel like I gotta at least make it back to one. I don't know. To be honest, I wasn't really confident in ever winning one. That was the truth. And even after the Fig win, never thought I'd get through Bean and then Wine and then the NFC, and it just started to click. So definitely got to get back to one, and then we'll see what happens. There'll be less pressure. I mean, pressure isn't really real. Just playing a Madden league and loading up the game, but we get there, it won't be as big of a feeling. I'll say that. Wouldn't say pressure.
Yeah, monkey off your back. Fins, what do you got for him?
Just congratulations on a hell of a run, Dump. That was, like you have a great team, but you came in and you just dominated that game. You did whatever you wanted on offense. Just heck of a season, and congratulations, man. You earned it.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's awesome. It was a great performance, and Dump is the SML Season 61 champion. The monkey is off his back. He has came so close so many times, and he's done it. Dump, make sure to DM me your address so I can get you the Simbardi trophy. We'll get that made and shipped to you. Dump is a champion. The Bengals are here, and I don't think they're going away anytime soon. Congrats, Dump, again. You're the champion of the SML.
Yep, we're here. We're standing tall. Hats off to Woods on a great season, though. In all seriousness, I know he'll be back, but we'll be right there and destroy anyone in our path.
It's awesome. Guys, that was Dump. That was Fins. I'm Prime. Again, Dump is the champion. We appreciate you watching, staying tuned, and commenting. And thanks again, Dump.
Thanks. See you.